It's week 10 of the 2024 season, and all eyes are on Drake May. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Pats and the Bears, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Marcus Jones now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the third pick in this past year's draft.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
Second down and 8. They'll go again here with Stevenson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. This one complete to Bourne.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll go play action with May. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score.
DeAndre Swift inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The #3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May to the air once more. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
May to throw again. Open man there. It is Bourne. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Bell is the man in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. They'll look to pick up the pace. Bell is the man in motion. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's going to have the Pats first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, May. Out, thrown deep for Bell. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Komet. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Komet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker, but he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Devon Godchaw there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, We'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set! Unlock line! Alert! Alert! Smash! Smash!
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set! Ready,
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
ready!
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This has the makings of a really good young tandem in New England. I mean, May, the rookie quarterback, first-round pick, Douglas, only in his 2nd year, Mike. So the Patriots' hopes are high that these two can not only grow together, but they can continue to fit in some pieces around them and really try to improve this offense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The throw again is May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Okay, ready?
Here's May again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw now, May. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Pats are out to a 21-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC as we've got Buffalo on the road at Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who are on top as they've hit halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Anthony Richardson. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Kirk Cousins acquisition working out handsomely. 3 touchdown passes for the man wearing number 18. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Marvin Mims, a touchdown reception. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready, set, go.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down, 3 to go.
Shut up. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. May to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Bourne. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Downfield, he's got Bourne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. On second down, it's May. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Sly's kick is good. And the Pats are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they will bring them down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
And he will score! Game on! Keenan Allen! Touchdown Bears! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake, here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with May. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. LeBear's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll run, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here. And Swift loses the football. One of the Patriots has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Ready up. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get about 5. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 3rd and 2. The motion man here is Bourne. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Here's May to throw it on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. We'll talk things over before third down. On the carry, it's Stevenson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. On fourth down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Ready, go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. To throw it again, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson, and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.